Hello guys, welcome back again to Farm Plus. My name is John Bogo and I've been a pig farmer for the last 2 years, and this is a place whereby we come and share the knowledge and the understanding of pig farming so that you can run your pig farm as a pro. In today's video I want to talk about a most crucial thing for each and every pig farmer, which is disease prevention. Pig diseases in the farm can be a major challenge, and with the right knowledge and the right understanding on how to prevent these can protect your pigs and also your profit. So let's kick into the video and learn about the most common diseases that are there in pig farming and how you can prevent them as a pig farmer in order for you to run your farm happily and also make the best profits out of your pig farming practices. So as a pig farmer, it's very crucial because this determines the well-being of your farm, and this will also determine the health of your pigs, the cost that you will imply or the cost that you input in your pig farm, and the profits that you will gain from your pig farm. And diseases like African swine fever and E.coli can cause a lot of harm for each and every pig farmer, and it's advisable to take a drastic measure to not have or to not experience this, because these diseases can wipe out a whole herd in your farm. So making sure that you prevent diseases in your farm is very crucial, and it's a must for each and every pig farmer out there who is looking forward to start a pig farm as a business. So let's take a look at the most common pig diseases and how you can prevent them or how you can avoid them in your farm. Number one, we'll be looking at the African swine fever. This is a bacterial disease and it's the most deadly disease when it comes to pig farming because it doesn't have a vaccine or it doesn't have a cure. And these are ways that you can prevent African fever or African swine fever to be in your farm. Number one, you need to have a strict biosecurity, and when I mean about biosecurity is for you to make sure that you have a foot bath in each and every pig pen, and also minimize farm visits because visitors can bring this flu into your place. And also another thing, make sure you disinfect your farm every now and then because this normally keeps the hygiene of the farm very high. Lastly, you can avoid these by not feeding your pigs raw or uncooked kitchen waste. Next, we'll be looking at the post-weaning epidemic diarrhea, and PED normally causes severe diarrhea in piglets, to be precise, and this normally causes dehydration in piglets and also leads to sudden deaths. You can avoid this by making sure that the farrowing crates or the farrowing pen is always clean, and also make sure that the mothers or the sows are always vaccinated against this disease. And lastly, make sure that you provide proper hydration for your piglets with electrolytes. Electrolytes are supplements which are given to piglets to give them energy to keep on moving around it. Number three, we are going to look at something we call swine influenza. This is a very contagious disease and it's normally spread very fast in a pig farm because it's a respiratory disease, and this is one of the easiest diseases to avoid in the farm or to prevent from being in your farm. And number one way that you can prevent this disease in your farm is by providing a proper aerated house for your pig, and number two is make sure that you vaccinate your pigs regularly. And at this point I can advise you to be giving your pigs multivitamins and boosters because this normally helps in maintaining and also boosting your pigs immunity or immune levels. And number three is always isolate every pig or every new pig for at least 2 weeks before mixing them with the rest of your herd. So with using these three prevention means will help you prevent swine influenza from your farm. Next, we are going to look at mange and external parasites. They normally cause itchiness on your pigs and also causes their skins to just have things like dandruffs. If you find your pigs having dandruffs and it's always vigorously itching itself against the wall or rubbing itself against the wall, chances are very high that it has these external parasites, and these parasites can cause also weight loss and also lack of productivity in the farm. And the number one way that you can prevent mange or external parasites is by injecting your pigs with anti-parasites regularly, and also making the bedding, or making sure that the beddings or where the pigs are sleeping is always clean, and also inspecting your pigs every now and then or oftenly to make sure that they are not infected by these, because this can be transferred from one pig to another, because pigs always love hanging around together. Whenever they are sleeping, they love sleeping next to each other. So having a routine checkup or a regular checkup on their skin and also their behavior, because it's normally evident, because when you find your pig rubbing itself against the wall vigorously every now and then, after a few minutes, after a few seconds, so that's a sign. And you checking out them regularly will put you, or will keep you informed, or will help you keep mange and external parasites away from your farm. And this can be also helpful to you, because whenever you come into contact with them, the parasites can be moved, or they can be transferred from them to your body. So making sure that you have a regular checkup is very crucial. Next, we are going to look at E.coli, or post-weaning diarrhea. This is a bacterial disease that normally affects piglets after they are weaned, and you can prevent this by providing your piglets with high quality feeds which will improve, or which will promote, or which will boost their immune, and also making sure that the weaning pen is always disinfected and clean. And this is also prevented by making sure that your piglets get colostrum, or the first milk, within the first 24 hours after birth. Next, we are going to look at swine dysentery. Swine dysentery is a disease that normally affects the pig's gastrointestinal system, and this causes a lot of diarrhea, or severe diarrhea, and also severe dehydration. And this normally affects both older pigs and younger pigs, and this is one of the most deadliest diseases that can wipe out your pigs within days. And swine dysentery is normally caused by feeds, and it's normally advisable to prevent these, to always make sure that you give your pigs clean feeds and also provide clean water. And another way of preventing swine dysentery in your pig farm is by giving preventive medication as per advised by your veterinary. Another way of preventing this disease from your farm or in your farm is by controlling pests or rodents, because these at times normally carry this disease by themselves. So having a pest control measure in your farm will also go in hand when it comes to preventing swine dysentery in your farm. The next disease that we are going to look at is called foot and mouth. And foot and mouth is a very viral disease, and normally is transmitted very quickly in the farm, and normally affects pigs' productivity. And number one way that you can prevent this is minimizing pigs or livestock movement from one pen to another. Also, another way that you can prevent this is by providing vaccination as per the local regulation, and also isolating immediately the affected pigs. And by you implementing these in your farm, you will prevent this disease from coming in your farm and spreading from one pen to another. So generally, preventing diseases from your farm or in your farm is very easy, and it's always advisable to normally take these things into consideration. Number one, make sure that you isolate every new pig or any pigs that are introduced in your farm for at least 2 weeks. And number two, it's advisable to work very closely with your vet to always help in regular health checkups. And number three is by you providing clean food and water for your pigs. And also number four, by making sure that there are minimal visits in your farm, and always making sure that the pig pens are always clean, also go in hand in preventing these diseases spreading or being in your farm. And by you understanding the most common pig diseases that we experience as pig farmers, and also being intentional in preventing these diseases from coming to your farm, will help you run a successful pig farm, and also will increase your profits, and also minimize the stress that every pig farmer normally faces when it comes to treating their pigs. That was it from us, guys, and if you found this video very helpful, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new to this place, and also share your own tips in the comment section, and let's build a community of thriving pig farmers out here. Until our next video, peace.